Down the Shed! Hi and welcome to an impromptu edition of Down the Shed. I've had it in the back of my mind for a while now to modify the interior lights of my truck, and I've decided to do it, so I haven't got any bulbs with me. I've taken out the crappy, I've cleaned the 20 years of grime up of these. I've taken the crappy incandescent bulbs out and I've tested it, and I've figured out that these will fit neatly into here, like so. So these are strips of 3 LEDs taken off a adhesive roll. I've got another one, so it's just, you can see the copper contacts where you cut it and then solder, as I have here. So I'm going to fit one strip there, glue gun one strip on there. These are the mounting screws, that one there's the unit to the bracket, and then same over here, one will go in there and one in there. And what I'm going to do is I'll solder these straight off of these well, that's a funny noise. Pound on a fan for us, making a funny noise, so that might go back. Or we could take it apart. So yeah, these two points here we can just solder straight onto singularly with both sets of LEDs and plug it back in. So that's off, door, and on completely. And on completely runs slightly higher voltage than the door one. I've noticed that's dimmer than that. So obviously when the doors are open, it's only giving you some illumination, as opposed to when you need it and you actually physically turn it on, it gives you full illumination. Just more clever shit from the Japanese. Bit like my side lights. It's got brake light, side light bulbs in the front side lights. So when you indicate, it actually illuminates the brake light side of the bulb and brightens up the curb. So 26 years ago, Mitsubishi put curb lights in their cars. Right. So I'll just get some of these soldered in and then come back and show you what I've done. Ooh, dropped the camera. Right, well, I've done a quick test. I've just come back from the car and that actually works. Pulled that out on the way. I've got the earths just shoved inside the earth rails here because for the love of God they won't solder. You can see the flux on there where I put extra flux on. I've managed to get a couple of points on the positive to solder on each side, so that's the that's the positive, the positive soldered on. We'll leave that one in. So that's basically one strip either side done. Can't get these off now. So I'm definitely going to put another strip there, and I'm thinking about a third now. I don't know, let's see. Well, I think 2 will be plenty actually, considering what they look like. So I'll get the other 2 soldered in and job done. I've just put, hang on, let me turn that down. Right, I've hot glue gunned all the bits and bobs and covered all the solder joints. There's 2 strips of 3 LED in each side. You can just about see them in there, 1, 2 and 1, 2. So this has all been cleaned up. There's been 20 years of grime taken off that, and it's now been modified to LED. So let's go and try it in the truck. Right, there she is reconnected. So let's bolt her in. Well, that's it fitted, but I've managed to knock one side out, so I'll sort that out again in the morning.